managed to get some budget for it. And, so this ended up being the world's first man-carrying fuel cell powered airplane. And so the way a fuel cell works is it's actually, the fuel cells are these stacks here, these square boxes. And what happens is there's a big carbon fiber hydrogen tank that's behind the seats here. And that feeds gaseous hydrogen that goes through those fuel cell stacks, so it combines hydrogen and compressed air, and what you get is electricity and water. So use the electricity to power the UQM motor. This is about a 120 horsepower electric motor, and you can also see that there's a box in the right seat where the passenger would normally be. That's actually a battery box, so it's lithium-ion batteries, because at the time the fuel cells were not powerful enough to provide takeoff thrust for the airplane. So it's actually a hybrid where when we take off we're using the batteries and the fuel cells, and then you get up to cruising altitude and you turn off the batteries and you're just cruising along on about 30 horsepower from the fuel cell stacks powering the electric motor. And the box that you see sitting where the passenger would normally be was actually the hardest part of the whole project, because the engineers had to come up with a switching unit that controlled how the energy goes from the batteries and the fuel cell up to the motor and controls everything. And it took a couple of years worth of work to actually create that box. So we did all
the same thing they've got in